Hi, welcome to The Passionate Spinner. My name is Tracy, and I want to do a little bit of an update. So, in this project bag, I have a project that I started in January and haven't touched since February. And even then, it was barely worth talking about. What I have in here is the dress. When I say the dress, I mean the dress, this dress, that I want to make for my next birthday, which is in January. So I now have 3 months and, what is today, the 12th? 3 months and 2 weeks left to finish this dress. I'm not sure if I will make it, because I'm going to show you how far I am. Are you ready? Are you? That's all I have. So I picked this back up like 3 days ago, and I changed needles to the larger needles. I mean, we are happy about every bit of progress here. I changed to the larger needles. I did the break for the folded hem, and that is what happens next. So I need to knit to this yellow marker here. No, just a few stitches left, and then I start the folded hem. And I thought this is going to be something that will make me lose my sanity, and why not have you all witness that, right? So we're doing this. I have a tangled mess now. So I still have attached the white yarn. If you've been here before, you already know this. If not, hi. I'm Tracy, and I am insane when it comes to knitting. So the thing is, right? This folded hem is as per pattern. The pattern does not tell you to do it knitted, in a knit together right away way. The pattern tells you to seam it on afterwards. And I just really don't want to do that. So what I have decided to do instead is I cast on with 2 different strands of yarn. I use the white for the bottom bit and the black for the bit that goes over the needle. So now when I do my folded hem, and I do that knitted, I knit it together in one go. If you have never done that, I have a tutorial for that up on my Patreon. Just saying. So I have the white to pick up, right? So I have made my life a lot easier by doing that. And also after the folded hem, you do the folded hem in the black. And right after, now where are you coming from? Right after the folded hem, you switch to white anyways. So, the white, it's not going to show because it's going to be the next color anyways. So that is that. And that's also why I left it attached, because once I'm done with the folded hem, I'm going to knit with this and I'm going to cut off the black, because then it's going to be, let's try to look at the picture again, shall we? I mean, this picture is like super tiny, right? But you cannot even see that there is a tiny black folded hem here. And then there's this, like, I don't know, 10 centimeters or so in white before starting the color work. And then you start the color work with the white and orange. And then you switch to black and the mushroom color, I think is what they call it. So the colors I'm using are these. This is my black and my white, which are actually dark gray and neutrally off-white. But to go with the white then, I have this orange, which is called Papaya. That's a colorway name. And to go with the black, on the other hand, I have a mushroomy color. It is this tan. Like this. So these are my colors. And these 2 will be in color work together, and these 2. So, yeah. I pulled it back out, and I mean, will I be able to finish it for my birthday? I don't know, but if I don't work on it, I know I will not finish it. So yarn that I'm using is Schoppelwolle Alp Lino, which is my absolute favorite yarn ever. It is a 400 meters per 100 grams yarn. I would not say it's a fingering. I think it's either a heavy fingering or between fingering and sport somewhere. It's a bit plumper, so I really, really love working with it. The pattern I am knitting is a pattern by Sari Nordlund, actually, and I have my version is out of a Burda knitting magazine in German, but I am pretty sure that you can get the pattern on the internet in other languages as well. Well, then I checked last time, which was in February when I did the last update for this pattern or for this project. It was free on the Novita website. I don't think it's there anymore. I'm not quite sure. But I will try to find it and link it in the description box. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I am knitting this on 3.75 millimeter needles. The bottom bit for the folded hem was done on a 3.25. And yeah, I've switched now. And you know, I am loving this. I love this yarn. That's why I chose this yarn. And yeah, so one thing I have been thinking about, I'm going to detangle that later. So one thing I have been thinking about, and I need some input. This is a large dress. You saw that in the picture, right? It has a very full skirt because this is almost 600 stitches in my size. It's like yay big, right? It is stranded color work, which means more yarn, more weight. It is over the knee length, right? And it is knit in one piece from the bottom up. Now my question is that smart? Because all of that weight will hang on the shoulders, right? There's just, So I was thinking if it would be smart to make this into a two-piece. Do a skirt with an elastic waistband and the top bit as a separate sweater. So you can put them on together to have still that dress feel, but also could wear them separately with other clothing, which would make it so much more versatile. I just don't know. I just fear that the whole weight of this will be on the shoulders, and they are, I'm not sure if they are seamed or 3-needle bound off or whatever they are done. But I just feel like that is a lot of weight to hang here. So let me know your opinions on that. I would love to know. And I am now going to start knitting those last few stitches, and then I will do the folded hem on camera, and I will of course speed that up for you because you don't want to watch that. But I will tell you later and afterwards how long it actually took. I'm ready, and I just checked again how many stitches I have. I'm knitting the second largest size just to be on the safe side, which means I currently have 672 stitches on my needles. And I will do a folded hem now. I don't have any words for that. 672 stitches. Okay, let's do it. I have no idea how long this will take, but I'm guessing a long time. We will find out. I will film it. We will know exactly how long it took. Okay, I have decided not to film the whole process because it's been half an hour already and we've done this much. So this is roughly 170 stitches, which means I have 500 left. So, you know, if we do 150 into 500, it's 3. So it's going to take another almost 2 hours. And I'm not going to film for 2.5 hours for this. So I will finish it. What you just saw was half an hour of work. And I'll finish the rest and then I will talk to you again. So, time check. It is 10:15 right now. I will come back when I finish this and I will tell you what time it is then. Breakfast break. It's needed. I need a lot of energy for this. Last 3 stitches. So, and 3, 2, 1. It's done. I did it. Okay, now I need to knit 1 stitch to secure my marker, but I did it. Okay, time check. Let's do it like this. So it is now 10 minutes before 12. So that means it's been how long? 1.5 hours, but I also ate in between, so it took another hour. So all in all, doing this folded hem took 1.5 hours. Can you see how many stitches this is? It's done. But now the cool thing, right? Because I did the cast on in a contrast color, it was super easy to pick up. It was also almost impossible to have it, you know, go wrong. Because if you don't pick up the stitch you're supposed to, but pick up one next to it, your whole thing will just start to look really bad. But I'm going to show you the front first. So this is the outside. And then I will show you the inside. It looks like this. You have this white line going all the way around because this is the stitch that I picked up basically. So now I am going to snip off the black with a long tail to weave in later. Check. And we can start, the royal we can start working in the white for 10 centimeters straight with of course, no shaping and also no thinking because it's just stocking it in the round now. And that is it. So here are my ends now, the 2 from the cast on, because I did the cast on in 2 different colors and the one I just snipped off. And I'm good to go with just, you know, knitting it around. And I am so happy that I decided to do the cast on in different colors so that I could really see what I'm doing. And it turned out really pretty. So I love a folded hem. I think it's such a neat finish. And it also will just lay flat, you know, it's not flipping up, it's not curling, it's great. So here we have it. Folded hem is finished. 1.5 hours, almost 700 stitches. This was the worst part for me. It's also probably the reason why I procrastinated on this project for half a year without picking it back up. So now it's just knitting the whole thing up. You know, it's just a knitting left. But for now, it's just stocking it in a round. I mean, yes, it's a gigantic round. Like 672 stitches, that's what, 10 rounds of a sock? Because I have 64 stitches, like 10.5 rounds of a sock, just that much is 1 round. So there's a lot of knitting. And now, once I knit over, it looks like this, and we'll then just switch to the white. So, yay, the folded hem is done. I will check in with you again when I decide to put it away, or, you know, tonight once I'm done with my studio day. It's Thursday. I'm in my studio today, the whole day. So I'm going to knit on this now to have at least one round of the white on top of everything. And then I will switch to working on a new design of mine that I am not able to show yet because, you know, it's new. But I might be able to knit a bit more later, and I will show you whatever I managed to do and say goodbye in the evening. I have done the folded hem and it looks like this. I'm super happy with it. Just knitting the second round of white right now because, you know, it takes forever. And it looks like this on the inside. The bottom one is from the folded hem, then the first one is from the, you know, changing of colors, and now it's gonna continue on in white. That turned out so well. I'm really happy with this. Super happy with it. Hello again. It is now 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm going to stop working on my dress for today. But can you see? It doesn't look like a lot, I know that, but I knit 9 rounds of white after I did the folded hem. One round has 672 stitches, so it takes a long time to knit a round. You know, like 15 minutes. So that's 150 minutes, right? No, I did 9 rounds. So like a bit less. Let's say a good 2 hours of knitting, plus 1.5 hours of doing the folded hem. So, you know, I worked on this today somewhere between 3.5 and 4 hours. And this is all you can see. A bit of white and a finished folded hem. But it's a bit of white and a finished folded hem more than I had before. So this is a win. And I mean, if I can knit an inch, it's about an inch, 2 centimeters each day, I'm gonna cut it very close. Doesn't matter. I worked on it. That's the important bit. And I did this. So I'm loving the feel of it already, you know, because this yarn is just gorgeous. And yeah, I am going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video. I will keep you updated on my progress throughout the next few months, and wish me luck. That's all I can say, because this is not yet very wearable, you know. I mean, if I wrap it around twice, I could probably cover nothing. My belly button. So it needs a bit more work. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.